What's up, guys? We are back with another episode of Sonic News Flash. We haven't done this for a while, so I figured we'd jump back into it, and I have something very particular that I want to talk to you guys about. Previously, 5 months ago, we did this video on Sonic.EXE The Disaster version 1.2. We played through this game for 25 minutes, actually. It's kind of a long video. I'll link this video at the end of this video in case you guys haven't seen it yet. But we played this awesome fan game where it was essentially like a horror survival game where you're playing as these different Sonic characters. And one of the other players gets to play as Sonic.EXE, and they try to hunt you down, sort of. And you're trying to survive. And anyway, really awesome fan game. It does have some like kind of violent moments. Like if you guys have seen this video, you know what I'm talking about. There was one scene that I even had to censor because it was so brutal. So there's some moments like that were kind of like, why is this in like a Roblox game that's like mainly being played by kids? But either way, this was a really well done game, and it was honestly a fan favorite. It was pretty popular, being updated pretty consistently and being played by fans everywhere. And if you guys know about this game, you may know that it's no longer available. This game has been taken off of Roblox, not by the creators, but supposedly by Sega. We have this article here by Report AFK. Sega's takedown of Sonic.EXE The Disaster just seems petty. Yeah, shut down by Sega. A Roblox horror hit that deserved better. Sega might have just swung the banhammer at one of Roblox's most iconic and beloved horror fan games, Sonic.EXE The Disaster, and fans are fuming mad. In what feels like a cheap shot disguised as IP protection, the company allegedly sent a takedown notice that wiped the game clean off the platform like it was some kind of threat. The thing is, I kind of see it from both sides. Like, look at this. Look at this. There are some kids like who don't know the difference. They just see Sonic.EXE, you know, on Roblox, and they think it's like an official game. They don't know it's a fan game. They don't even know the difference between like Sonic Speed Simulator is an official game and this whatever Sonic.EXE The Disaster is a fan game. They just see Sonic and they just think, oh, it's another Sonic game. They don't know the difference. But yeah, it is a shame because it did have 344 million visits. It had like animated scenes, and it even had a 2D remake, which is kind of crazy. And some people are mad because they think that it's even better than Sonic Speed Simulator. It doesn't have some of those cash grab elements that Sonic Speed Simulator has. And yeah, this game had no monetization, no pay to win, none of that. It was just an online game that you could play with your friends, and it was made by this indie dev, which is pretty cool. But honestly, that's kind of just the nature of Roblox. Most games on Roblox are pay to win or have some sort of like pay to win element to it. Maybe we'll do a video on that in the future, talking about the pay-to-win elements of Sonic Speed Simulator. But yeah, I do definitely understand their perspective, killing Sonic Hype one bad move at a time, because yeah, Sonic fans were kind of like creating their own hype with this fan game, and it gave them something to be excited about, and then Sega kind of strips that away. But I do also understand from Sega's point of view, like this is their brand, this is their, Sonic is their main guy, you know? So as soon as like other like indie devs start to take control of that, it's like, whoa, hey, you're trying to form Sonic into like something that it's not. So they're not down with that, you know? I think that the creator was some guy named Outlack, or I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he made this statement on Discord. He's going to continue making games, but they just won't be Sonic themed. But yeah, unfortunately the game is gone. And oh my god, he was working on it for 5 years. Imagine working on a game for 5 years and it gets taken down. So unfortunate. And some people say, oh, well, this game didn't hurt the Sonic brand. Sega hurt the Sonic brand more by taking it down, which is one argument. But I guess Sega just doesn't want to give that like nod of approval to anything like Sonic.EXE. But it's strange because they're not taking down other Sonic.EXE games. It's only this one, but you never know. This could just be the start of it. It's actually kind of crazy to me that Roblox is the Wild West and they let things like this happen on Roblox. Like you can just make a game about anything and put it up, but as soon as it starts making money, that's when it's a problem. That's when it gets taken down. But usually games like this are okay and they end up staying up for a while. But what do you guys think? Are you disappointed that Sonic.EXE The Disaster is now gone? And what games will you be playing to fill the void that this game left? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. But if If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to your boy. As always, we're trying to reach our goal of 50,000 subscribers, and once we do, I have a crazy amount of surprises for you guys planned. You're not going to want to miss it. You're definitely going to want to be here once we hit that mark. At the end of this video, we're going to have 3 handpicked videos on screen. Be sure to check one of them out. One of them will be that Sonic.EXE The Disaster video. I'm sure you'll find something that you'll love, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Peace, 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 peace.